everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Christy and my channel is Yarn Barf. Yarn Barf, because I'm good at making yarn barf, but I also have the patience to untangle it usually. Well, we all know what a success my crochet resin hooks came out to be, remember? I'll try to insert a clip. It's a little bendy. Not supposed to be bendy. I had a new idea to try. I've got these adorable guitar picks, and this shows a kitty cat playing a guitar. I'm like, man, wouldn't these make nice earrings? I've also got some of the Beatles, or what resemble the Beatles, the Fab Four. I don't know if I should have them in here, but we'll see. Got a lot of stuff around. Yeah, it's another cat with a guitar. And I have the little hole punchers, so here they are, my Beatle ones. Look, that's what I call them, because it resembles the Fab Four, you see? And these make cool earrings. I'm old enough to remember the Fab Four when they went on live on the Ed Sullivan show, which I'm sure 80% of you don't know who that is. It's a really good shoe, he'd always say. We had a really good shoe. He had a funny accent. So what I did with the first one, where's my little hole puncher? Right here. Just puts holes in bottle caps or wherever you need them. The jewelry, and it came with different tips and everything else. So my problem was trying to find the exact center of the pick. So I said, well, let's use the good old tape measure and see what we come up with. So okay. So I think I measured at its widest point, it was, wait a minute, what do I got on here? Ink. Let's find a clean spot. Here we go. At its widest point, it was 1 inch. So I slowly slid it up, keeping an eye on that center mark here. And it turned out that the middle of it, the exact middle, is where there's a little musical note. I'm like, that's great. That makes it easier. Because I ruined one of my Beatles picks because it was so off-center. And then the way I check it to make sure it's centered nicely is I will put it on an earring. So we got this right here, if you could see. Oh, can't find the hole. The other problem, I got one, I couldn't find the hole in my head. I said, so many holes in my head, I can't find my earring hole. Right front here, but you see, she's balanced nicely. She's not leaning to one side or the other. So what we're going to do is, I tried to put my UV light box together. I've had it for a long time, never used it. Came with the manual with the writing so small I couldn't read it, and it's all in pieces. I finally gave up and said, all right, you're garbage. I have a UV flashlight. We'll see if that works. So the first thing I'm going to do gently coat this with some UV resin. Going all around the edges. With the Beatles one, I'd like them to be a little mounded in the middle. Maybe it'll magnify the Beatles. I don't know. And if I cover the hole, that shouldn't be a problem. I definitely have some drills, little teeny tiny drill bits that would take care of the problem. Did I get every spot? I hope so. See, I'm trying to keep this within camera range, but within eyeball range for me. Now that part's a little tricky. That's a bubble, we don't want a bubble. So it looks like to be pretty decently coated, we'll see. Should self-level out a little bit. And of course we have to add a wee bit of sparkle. A wee bit. If I can find my sparkle. It's my recollections. I like the recollections. It's very, very fine. And here's one of the little drills I can use, but I also have an electric power one. Okay, so let's try with this UV flashlight and see what we get. I don't know how long it takes. This is all new to me. That's supposed to cure the UV resin. And yeah, I can't find my recollections. Son of a gun. See, this is what happens when I do try to be neat and organized. Then I can't find anything. Should have just left everything out like a big mess. I could see everything. You know, that sounds ridiculous for you folks with OCD and neat freaks. I had an ex-boyfriend, he always called me by my last name. He'd say, Coupler. What do you want to be when you grow up? I blurted out, organized. He busted out laughing. He wasn't one to do that, but that one got him. I want to be organized. I'm bummed I can't find the recollections. So twinkly, so fine powder. Oh well, just my luck. Now how do I know when this is done? Is it soup yet? I don't want to touch it because it might stick to my finger or put a fingerprint in it. I do want to do both sides, so it'll look pretty on coming and going. If anybody sees the back of your earring, they'll see that it's pretty. I do have a little sparkle left on this here, so we dump that on. Not the sparkle I wanted, but it's better than no sparkle. I will say the resin smells pretty. It's not an unpleasant odor at all. I hope somebody's using a stopwatch. You know what? I've got one on my phone. Where's my phone? It's behind me, out of reach. All right, I'm just going to have to touch because I can't take the suspense. Yeah, it feels pretty hard. Probably a little bit more. A little bit more. I used to have another UV lamp someone had given me, which would have been perfect. It's like for your fingernails, you just slide your hand under it. Ah, that disappeared, you know. Someone came in as usual, said, oh, I like this. Disappeared. Hey, isn't this like watching grass grow? Hey, what did you do today? Oh, I went to Yarn Barb's channel and watched grass grow. Let's see if I can even bring the camera a little closer. There we go. There we go. Get a little closer. I can't move the it's stuck to the table from the resin work I did last time. Yes, this is hard and cured. Wonderful. Wonderful. It does have a teeny tiny bit of sparkle. You see? Wee bit of sparkle. So now I'm going to do the other side. Oh, here's the recollections. Oh my gosh. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. I get so confused being left-handed and right-handed. My right arm was covering the recollections that I want to use. Let's see, put this over here. Okay, let's do the resin again. You can see I'm outlining it first. Then I'm going to fill it in. Okay, it's pretty good to me. I don't see no bubbles. Tiny bubbles in a line. Okay, now this is the recollections sparkle that I wanted to use because it's very, very fine. And it has an amazing twinkle. Let's make sure it's not too much. I don't want to overdo it. Alright, time to cure and see what we get. Yeah, I'll be real happy if the Beatle pics come out well. Because I already know 2 people I want to gift them to. Y'all get 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. Who are some of our hippy-dippy friends that would love to have Beatles earrings? And that would be a little happy meal for me. Pardon my usually shaky hands. I only had 1 cup of coffee, honest. Except I used 3 scoops of coffee for 1 cup. So yeah, we're hyper caffeinated. My friends used to call it Christy Crank. I had one friend come over, I used a whole cup of grounds for a pot of coffee. Within a half an hour, she's in my living room, she's in my rocking chair, the room is full of clocks, they're all tick, 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 and coo, 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 gong, gong. 3 cuckoo clocks, 3 or 4 Lux collectibles ticking, and a mantle clock that gonged. So she's sitting there, she's rocking. And all of a sudden she's rocking faster and faster. And then before I know it, she said, Bink, that's my nickname, Bink, I need a paper bag. So what's the matter? She said, I'm having an anxiety attack. Oh my gosh. My hyper-caffeinated coffee and all that tick, 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 cuckoo, cuckoo, gong, gong, got on, got on her last nerve. And she was rocking so fast, and finally she needed a brown paper bag to breathe in. To this day I laugh. It's so funny. So be forewarned if you ever get to drink my coffee. I make real coffee. The milk does not, you know, a lot of people, their coffee is so weak. I think my former mother-in-law, she used 1 scoop for a whole pot. You put the milk in, and it's like, you just see milk. You don't see the coffee. Me, on the other hand, when you put the milk in, well, it doesn't disappear entirely, but because you know that's really strong when your milk just disappears, like it's going into a black hole. No, but I do use 3 scoops, usually for 1 cup. And I suppose that's a, 12-ounce cup. But see, I'm used to doing that as a truck driver. I had a very big cup. And I would drink, I had the lid that snapped on and the hole so you could drink out of it without spilling it all over your shirt. That 1 cup of coffee had to keep me going for at least 12 hours. I had a 14-hour work window. But by the 12th hour, we were starting to feel a little pooped. And I sipped on sweet tea all day too, so that had caffeine. Oh, here, let's see. See, because I have no clue how long this takes to cure. Okay, I think it's cured. It's just a tiny bit tacky, but it's not sticky sticking to my finger. It's not wet. So I'll pick it up by the edges carefully. Oh yeah, see the twinkle on this one now? Here. Ah, can you see? Can you see? Where's my hand? Here's my hand. Here we go. I'll fix this camera. Which way do we go, George? Here we go. There it is. Here it is. Twinkly. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Yes, I am happy with this. And I'll use my little thing here just to make sure the hole didn't close up all the way, so I can get the, I have all the earring loops right here. I have earrings here. For the most part, I'm pretty organized. I just kind of need to get this camera to work right. Alright. See, this is what I've got. It's just a little handheld. I found it out on my front porch in a drawer out there. I didn't buy it, so I'm like, well, that's cool. I got batteries for it. Let's try it out. So I'll put it on that little bitty hole. Whoops. I have to hold it to do this. Oh dear. Oh well, if all worse fails, I'll just poke it through with a needle. So I would not say that this is a fail. What I will do is make another one. I will spare you the agony of watching me cure it. We'll make another one, and yeah, these I will wear because I love pussycats and I play the guitar. I'm a childless cat woman. All right, you guys, we'll be back and show you the finished product. Thank you for watching, and thanks for sticking it out a few minutes. Like I say, I'll be back. I'm not threatening you. That's a promise. I love you guys. Bye for now. I'd like to thank you all for stopping by to see my earrings experiment. I think it came out well. I'm very pleased with these. I will wear these out in public. So, stay tuned for part 2 when I do the Beatles, the Fab Four. And please, if you're not part of my YouTube family, please consider joining. I love making new friends. I want to see what you're making. I don't want to just show my stuff. I want to see your stuff. Show me the yarn, baby. Show me the yarn. Love you all. Mwah. God bless, and we'll see you later. Thanks again for watching.